Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a M46 Patton tank. In fact, it's the KR version, the American Tier 8 Premium Medium, and it's located on the south spawn of Murovanka under the command of River Beastie of What University 2. Game started. Now, the Ripper Patton. Yep, it's well, it's an interesting tank actually, because these are the tanks that were actually sent to Korea during the Korean War, and they weren't actually used as tanks. They were used as artillery while they were there, because the tank phase, the mobile phase, had already ended. So it's basically just a Patton tank, which basically handles a bit like a Pershing, a Tier 9 tank in a Tier 8 body, you might say. Bit like a Pershing. Okay, moving up on the Magic Forest. It's got 10 degrees gun depression, and the gun 19mm, which has got 240 alpha. So it's got a decent gun. Takes a little while to aim though, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, bounced around there. Now the thing is, it does have quite a bouncy turret, but the body itself is not so great. He's auto-aimed onto that 3002. Oh, took a round, a big round there from a T-34. That's a 120mm round, that's why it's 435. Got a round into this SU-130. Don't want one from him back if you can help it. Okay, stay this side of the ridgeline. Easier to take on a T-34 than it is one of those SU-130 PMs. Now, just aim for the top of the turret. Puts a round instead for that T-25-2. Pulls back. Now, as you know, River Beastie appeared in a video with Klaus Kellerman just recently. He featured him, and he was in the Lorraine 40 ton, and you can see where he honed his skills as a medium tank driver. Very good at doing this sort of thing. As you know, I used to be in the same clan as River Beastie, and so I've done quite a few of his videos. VK3002D should be easier to get into this Panther prototype. Oh, took a big round as return, and he's just gone down, taken out by the GW Panther on our team. Nice one. So he's doing well so far. 1.5k of damage, 1k blocked, and 1.5k of assist. It's not bad going actually, and he survived longer than most people who have a Ripper Patton on this game, because Ripper Pattons, well, they're not that great. There's the SU-1. Now, let's hope he doesn't return a fire. 13cm gun, and he's killed before he can shoot. SU-100 M1, bless you. Otherwise that would have been very expensive. We would have lost at least 500 hit points in just one shot. But he does have a rather long reload, that SU-130 PM, so if he had fired, well, we probably would have got the chance to take him out, but our game would have been very, very badly curtailed. But with still half of his hit points, River Beastie's going after the enemy tanks on the east side or the west side of the map, and I think he intends to come up behind them. And that Star 2's a little way off. Ah, now there's a T10 to our right, and he's full health. Nope, that one didn't penetrate, and he took a round in return in the tracks, pulling back below the ridgeline. He's got somebody to his left as well. It's an SU-130 PM again. I think this is about the time the SU-130 PM came out. I think this is recorded last Christmas. Can we get a shot into him? Yes. Oh, lovely execution there. Beautiful. Just popped up enough to get the shot in. Pull back down again. So he's got rid of the trouble to his left. Now he needs to deal with the trouble to his front, which has changed into a Centurion 7.1 and an ISU 122. Where did that T10 go? Well, he was wiped out. Now, Centurion, he has no problem getting through that. And again. Okay, he's not going to engage just yet. I think he doesn't know where the ISU 122 is. Oh, T95. At range, but he gets a shot in. Go for the fuel tanks, yes, because you might get a burn. Just keep popping up every now and then. Put another one in. And he's getting it. Next one will be a kill. Oh, didn't go through. And the T-95s are about to get assaulted from the front. Ouch. Now that hurt. That was the T-10 actually. He wasn't killed. He was hiding. And we bounced around off that bouncy turret. There's the GW Panther on the enemy team. We're still going to go after this T-10. No, didn't get that one through. Would have been better to go after the GW. We're going to take out the ISU-122 if we can get past. Oh, no worries. Just going to deal with this T-10 then. Put one into his rear. And he's 2 hit points left. You can nudge him and he'll go. Almost seemed a waste of a shell there, but yeah, it's a kill. 2 Arty left. GW, we know where he is. We don't know where the S51 is, but he's probably in that wood. Now, can we get the shot on the GW? Tries at range. Just through these trees, and I reckon we'll find him. Is he here? No, he's not. There he is. Oh, he drove over there, and that's an ammo rack. So only 3 kills for River Beastie, but he did a hell of a lot of work on that game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tank of a River Beastie of what you need to in the M46 Patton KR, or Ripper Patton I should say. He managed to get a spotter badge, a shell proof, a demolition expert, and a fire for effect. He picked that one up with the last shot on that S51, but he got the fire for effect. Out of the epic medals, he picked up a Confederate and a high caliber. And a massive total of credits, because he really did work this tank. And normally people who own Ripper Pattons, they don't survive very long. But this one he did survive, and that's down to his skill, I think. Just look at that. Top of the table, 3,923 hit points of damage. Next highest scorer was the SU-100M1, who saved his neck by taking out the SU-130PM, who was about to drill a hole through River Beastie. And when it came to kills, he got the highest number of kills on his team with 3, but the T-10 also got 3 kills. And when it came to base XP, he's got the highest again. So technically, you could say he's top of all 3 columns. 1,761 base XP. That's a very high ace tanker, and it just goes to show how long a Ripper Patton's supposed to survive. Well, it's not supposed to survive this long in a battle, and so that's why this was so good. Not only the amount of damage he did to the enemy, which was considerable, but the fact that he lasted as long, which is better than I could ever do. Let's have a look at the detail report. 23 shots fired, 20 direct hits, 17 penetrations, and 3,923 hit points, all at close range. He received 7 hits from the enemy, only 2 were penetrations. 5 were non-penetrations, and he also blocked damage of 1,860 hit points, spotted 5 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did damage assist and spotting assist of 3,557 hit points in total. Massive amount of credits earned. 131,317 to take away. He also took away 8,190 experience points. What a good game for a Ripper Patton. It makes me want to take it out and fail again, as I normally do. Yeah, no, honestly, after seeing that what he can do with this tank, I think I ought to try again to get as good as River Beastie. If you enjoyed that video, please give it a like. Do subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button. And thanks for watching.